Now, Friday night at Dundalk witnessed a super performance from Tartlette, who won in the colours of the Eyeroller Syndicate. And their members join me to discuss Friday night's victory, Niall OReilly and James OReilly. Well done, lads. Niall, I'll go to you first. She was brilliant tonight.
Yeah, John, it was really nice to watch. We've had some unlucky defeats with her. Last time she ran a cracker and was just beating a short head. At the Curragh last year, beating a short head. So it's been it's obviously been a weird year for everyone, but yeah, just to get that win is class.
And James, she's a filly very much on the improve. Did you fancy her tonight?
We did. Shane would be fairly straightforward to us about how she's performing at home, and he said she's back to her best or close to it. So we definitely thought she put in a good performance. Obviously, Sauce and Stall coming out probably helped us in that regard, we thought. But maybe even if that was there today, we might have beaten her too. So yeah, no, we definitely thought she'd run well. But I mean, I think she ran definitely better than we thought she'd run 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. And Niall, she's a filly that seems to come alive at Dundalk. Going back to October 19, she won off a mark of 60. She's rated what, low 80s now?
Yeah, she's rated 81 now. I don't know what the handicap will give her for winning there. Maybe 2 or 3, hopefully. But yeah, look, she really likes Dundalk. Like, Shane's adamant that she needs like proper, like just top of the ground. So like we'll hopefully have some nice targets during the summer. I think in his interview he said after that if we have a nice summer, we'll like a good weather summer, we'll have a great summer with her. So that's what we're hoping for basically. But yeah, Dundalk's a place she obviously really takes to the surface and has always gone well.
And James, the dynamic at tonight's race was kind of different, the makeup, wasn't it? It was a 4-runner race, whereas much of her best form was in big field handicaps, and she travels well through a big field.
Yeah, I think we've learned from her a couple of races ago. Shamey went for it and took her out front, and it didn't work out for us. She just petered out in the last furlong or so, and the plan was always today, just tuck her in behind, aim, have a target in front of her, and that's her best performances have been that. Shamey said himself when he came around the last bend, he knew the race won. So Shane told me that afterwards. So we're delighted to hear that, and hopefully we'll continue to run her that way.
Yeah, and Niall, this is dream stuff. Like, it's a group of mates who are in this for a bit of crack, and you've hit on a very, very talented filly.
Yeah, the actual story of how the syndicate all came about and whoever's in the syndicate is long and funny. Like, we actually wouldn't have, myself and James wouldn't have known each other that well within Paddy Power, but like it came together in a roundabout way. But yeah, I don't know, we've had an unbelievable time of it. I was involved in one other horse before, but this is my main first horse ever. Most of the lads in the syndicate are similar, so yeah, to get a horse like this is unbelievable stuff. So yeah, it's been great.
And James, you acquired her from the UK. I was looking at her page tonight. She's actually got a good back page, hasn't she?
She's got a lovely back page, yeah. With Champs-Élysées, she's got a lovely back page. Niall's been doing himself a bit of a disservice there because it transpired that Niall ended up picking her out from the sales as well. I had a little word with Shane beforehand, so yeah, it's a long story, but a funny one, and we're glad it all worked out. But yeah, she's got a lovely back page, and to be honest with you, it is. We're looking to that now at this stage. Like, what will she end up as a brood mare? And we're going to try and target a couple of big ones in the summer, and hopefully it'll all work out for us.
And Niall, the trainer, Shane Crawley, he seems very astute. He's got a small team, but he does quite well with what he has.
He's absolutely class. I just think it's a matter of time before some bigger owners maybe cop on to him. We've had a freebie with him, I suppose, in the early days of his career. But like, if you look at, I work in like compilation and racing trading myself at the moment. James is more generosity and planning and media sort of side of it. But I do a bit of work on things like run to form and different things like that at Dundalk. And Shane's right up there with the best of them at the track. Like, he hasn't had that many runners, but the performances have been unreal. So I honestly think he's destined for the top in whether it be national hunt or flat. I think he's absolutely class. So yeah.
Yeah. Where will you go next with her, James? I know you mentioned maybe try and get a bit of black type. Is there anything at Dundalk over the next 6 weeks?
Definitely. I think we have in mind handicap in 2 weeks' time, same day, 2 weeks' time at Dundalk. And we'll see what we get given next week. Aim her at that one then in 2 weeks' time. And then I think we'll aim for bigger ones in the summer. Might put her away for a bit, but obviously it'll depend on how she came out of the race today and then if she runs well next week. But yeah, we're hoping for a big summer in it. Like, we've been planning that for a while, and yeah, hopefully it'll be this summer. Last summer didn't work out as well, but this summer hopefully it will.
It's a great story. Niall, I'll finish with you. What would you say to a few mates that are maybe thinking of getting into a horse? What would you say to them?
Give him or her to Shane Crawley would be a good start. So yeah, that would be my advice.
It's a great story. Many congratulations, lads. Well done, and we might see you back at Dundalk soon.
Thanks very much, John. Appreciate it.